Free Dan Hentschel school walkout tomorrow. Spread the word. Yes. Yes, man. Or are we all getting bodied yet again by another Dan Hentschel bit? And I know what you're going to say, because somebody already said it to me. They said, no, this one's real. Their friend was like, they posted and were like, I know Dan and he really needs a lawyer, so please contact him. But do they really, is that really his friend, or is that actually just Dan having set up the account 11 years ago or something like that, knowing that one day this would come to pass?
I was almost a school shooter. 13 years ago, I brought an AK-47 to my sophomore year homecoming game. And I've spent thousands of dollars on therapy to figure out why. I had friends. I had a girlfriend. Maybe that's why I never took it out of the trunk. Maybe I just needed to think about it. Maybe I was sick of everybody telling me what to do, where to go, what to think. That's what my therapist says, at least.
The real police account made a post? Or did he just found the police department 10 years ago and like set up an automated script to like tweet stuff out from that account just to set up this moment, man? What do you think of the Treatler discourse? What is the Treatler? I promise I'm not trying to be offensive here. Is the Treatler a different thing than the Rizzler? Yes, the Treatler is Treat Hitler. First off, I would never. He's a bad guy. It's Hitler for getting treats. What is... I feel like I don't understand what you're talking about here. People... Okay, hang on. People who are Hitler to Doordash drivers. Oh! Treatlerism is a meme based on some people's willingness to accept cruelty if they get cheap treats. Being off Twitter it's probably added 18 months to my lifespan. I think we got to come up with a new name for it, because first off, Treatler is kind of like a little the narwhal bacons at midnight. Secondly, it made me think of the Rizzler, who has no reason to be close to this discourse whatsoever. He hasn't done anything wrong as far as I know. I don't have any opinion on it, I suppose. I don't know. I guess I do have an opinion on it, which is that there's more important things in the world than DoorDash, but I don't know if I don't want to get mired in the weeds of the Treatlers. I'm not sure the Treatlers are a large voting bloc that we need to be super concerned with necessarily, but... Did you see the video of how Wemby warms up for the game? It really, like, illustrates the broad variance in like human size. There's like a normal sized man helping him get ready for the game, and he's just towering over them, and like his wingspan could wrap his arms around them like 3 times, and the dude's just going up to him like trying to push him over and like slapping him on the back and stuff like that, and Wemby is like, he can't be moved. I think if it was like, 2004 and Moana 2 came out and it made me cry, I would be like arguing on MSN Messenger. I'd be like, the critics don't get it, man. The critics don't get it. Like, there's a lot of serious emotional stuff in Moana 2. Like, there's a point where Moana has like a little sister and she's like a toddler, and they animate her eyes being like this fucking big, and then her eyes get like, they well up with tears up to like halfway up through the pupil. You wouldn't get it, man. It's not emotionally manipulative at all. I cried during the movie too, out of boredom. Okay, fucking Stotler and Waldorf ass. That being said, it was not that good. Worse than Frozen 2? Yeah, Frozen 2 is like not that bad. I'm not one of those individuals who thinks that it's better than the first one. I think the first one is underrated by my... Like, listen, these are not real movies, okay? These are like commercial... These are products. Let's start with that. And that's okay. Like, we're not talking about... It's not one of the best movies ever made. Like, when I don't mean to be rude, but we were on the Disney cruise, and then we were at like one of the trivias, and the staff was like, oh, this one's from my favorite movie, and it was a question about Frozen. And I was like, damn. No disrespect, but you're dead ass, like 26 years old. Your favorite movie's Frozen? Well, I will say I saw a post on Reddit this morning because I'm not on Twitter anymore because there were too many like beheading videos. And it was like, this is cute. My girlfriend keeps like a list of the movies she borrows from me and like when she returns them. And then the list was literally like Bolt, Turbo, The Bad Robot. It was literally like all kids movies. And I was like, that's fine. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but well, I think there is something wrong with it, but I have to say that there's nothing wrong with it because otherwise people will be mad at me. Put a pinball in the check mark by the jump rope. Reminds me of that classic TikTok. I can't even describe it. Librarian, are we like drift compatible? Do you know the one I'm talking about? It's a bunch of dudes playing a fake game at a cafeteria table.
Buckle in, boys. We got a gnarly 3v3 here. Starts out with the Minnie Mouse, calling it, hangs up immediately, as you do with that opening. Oh, he chokes her out. Oh, round over, okay. That was an impressive first round. That was pretty easy. What we got now? Oh, fire truck. He's wearing the hat, too, so we could do the double spin. Sets it up by knocking him over. Yep. I would tower here. 2 blocks, nice. All right, it's time to double spin. There's the hat. Oh, he went too far. Oh, is this guy a rookie?
He comes in and he's like, oh, he brought the fireman. Oh, and he hit the pivot on it. He hit the parry. The fireman's been blown out. We got this skill, man. That is an all-timer. Costco guys on Fortnite Friday tonight. That's exciting. It's crazy how much I miss not being on Twitter, man. Although I will say, out of muscle memory, I clicked on the X bookmark this morning. And it brought me to my notifications, and someone had linked me to a video that said new vocal stim unlocked. And I was like, I gotta click on this.
She drugs me to keep me a vegetable.
I will just come with you.
Mom, I don't want to be a vegetable anymore. Are you stealing, Mom? Are you stealing, Mom?
Mom, no one's wondering if you're stealing again. Oh, she did not just shut you off, bro. That's criminal.
And it was a family shopping in Costco where the son was in one of those wheelchairs where you can also use your eyes to make it speak. And he was pranking his mom by making it say, like, he drugs me. She drugs me to keep me a vegetable. And the mom is like, stop! Stop doing that! Mom. Mom, are you stealing? Mom, are you stealing again? But then at the end of the video, she fucking turns him off, man. She turns the chair off, which I think is actually like a crime. I don't have a Twitter addiction. I just clicked on the link because I was jonesing. And then after I clicked on it, I was like, I'm good for like 20 minutes. It is a really good video. You can see the post on r/DoorDash about the driver who just stole the food, and then when he sent the picture, it was like in his house or in the backseat of his car, and the bag was ripped open.
That guy's really bad at
That is so fucking funny.
And then like most people were like, yeah, it happens sometimes, but somebody was like, this happened to me once when I ordered dinner for my kids and it ruined their night. I hope this driver is burning in hell. And then someone was like, that's kind of serious. And then she said, clearly you don't have kids. You don't understand how important food can be to them. I was like, yeah, she's right, man.
Damn.
I do kind of resonate. Like, that's how I feel when I don't get my food when I order it. Like I get pretty fucking mad.
If you sent me a picture of you stealing my food, I'd be pretty fucking pissed off.
When ours got stolen, I could just laugh, man. That's all I could do.
I had a delivery once, and they sent me a picture of just a house I had never seen before. And I text them, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what house that is. Like, that's not my house. And he was like, oh, it's probably down the street. Just go find it.
Wow.
I was like, man, I really respect the level of not giving a fuck. It was, I then had a neighbor walking it towards me, and she was like, did you order food? And I was like, oh yeah, it's mine.
In a way, it sounds crazy, but I was actually a little flattered when the driver stole our order. Because it was like, he got one, he's probably delivered a lot of orders that day, but he took one sniff of ours and went, that's the one.
Damn, these people know good food.
Yeah. Worldla. Now this is what I'm talking about, dude. Did you see the video that was like comparing Australia's size to other continents? And then there's some malarkey, okay? Because they grab Australia and they like pan it around the map. When they put it over like North America, it becomes almost the size of North America. Nah, man. Sorry. Look at a map sometime. Australia, not that big. Canada is like, it's like this big. Australia is like that big. It's not even close. Also receive benediction. A woman in France loses 830,000 euros because of Brad Pitt. Did you guys see this one? Crazy shit. Well, first off, Brad should not have done that. But I saw this story on the toilet this morning, man, and I was laughing so hard. A woman in France loses 830,000 euros because of Brad Pitt. And then look at the pictures that the scammer was sending of Brad Pitt, man. Look at this stuff. So she was convinced that she was talking to Brad Pitt. But look at this. Oh, man. I love you so much, my wife. Brad Pitt. He's got great... What can you say, man? The face card doesn't expire even when you're in the hospital. This one's a little weird because I'm pretty sure this is like a World War I medical bed where a dude's like head got caved in by an artillery shell or something. Like that is clearly like a 17-year-old boy's body from the turn of the 20th century. And I love you. That's just a quick little half selfie of me with the hospital bed behind me. And then this one, dude, this one is so good. The one where he's asleep in surgery. Oh, man. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, what's happening? A woman in France loses $830,000 because of Brad Pitt. Look at it, man. How could you? They got the air tube running into his chin for some reason, man. What is he doing? He looks happy, though. That's the important part, I think, is that he looks happy. He's got that kind of indomitable human spirit, man. Oh, dude. What is this? This is like a Steam profile image, man. You gotta laugh, honestly. I think like you could be completely humorless and say like it's sad that somebody fell for this, but like this is the world we live in, man. The human brain it has an expiration date. It lasts, it's good for like, this is the sad part. And trust me, it hurts me more to say it as I'm probably older than most of you. You get like 25, 35 good years of the human brain. Probably from like, and they're not even all good. Cause like, you got like a great horsepower at 18, but you have a tendency to misapply it. And then by the time you get to like, 45 or 50, I think you're really, really starting to feel the cognitive decline. So I think you just gotta laugh because like we're all gonna be there one day. Hopefully not falling for this Brad Pitt scam, but like, I'm just saying keep a close eye on your parents. I feel for my mom because she's always telling me that my grandma is sending her like obvious AI images of cats and being like, whoa, look at this. It'll be like a cat with like a six-pack or something. And then my mom's got to be like, oh, that's AI. And then even my dad, he's been caught in the cycle, the spin cycle of like AI generated YouTube shorts. It's not like stuff that's like, you won't believe this, and then it's like obviously made up, but it's more like there's a lot of YouTube shorts coming out of India where like a dude he's making food, like street food in a cart or something like that, and then an AI voice will be talking about something like completely different over top of it. Like the dude will be making papadoms or something like that, and they'll be like, did you know the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building were in close competition to see who would be the tallest building in the world? The Empire State Building was going to win until they unveiled a hidden spire inside of the top of the Chrysler Building when it opened, which made it the tallest building in the world. That is true, though? Yeah, it's true, but it's like, I'm like concerned about, I guess, my father digesting like hours and hours of that every single day, but he'll probably figure it out, man. Or like all the apps will get banned or something, or they'll be mandatory or something. I guess we're still trying to figure it out. Please change this background, man. That's Brad, dude. He's fucking not okay. He needs 830,000 euros immediately, please. And you know what? Great Reddit thread. It takes until like 9 top-level comments down until someone makes a pun. Someone says, that's a huge pitfall. Good one, man. User received fucking... Okay, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. User received fucking Reddit lizard saying ha 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 for this post. Is that what that is? That must be what it is, right? Yep, that's it. I see the This is currently making a lot of noise in France. Natural selection? Not what natural selection is at all. I understand that you're saying that this person is stupid and are paying the price, but there's an irony to that. It has nothing to do with natural selection. She can't be taken out of the gene pool by AI Brad Pitt yet. Anyway, consider clipping this moment for NL. I mean, dude, the picture of Brad Pitt is so good, dude. It's so amazing. Asthmatic Trump. Did you see Chinese Trump?
You know what? Today is Christmas Day, and I choose to go out and do some fishing. I need some time alone myself. Because I got very tight schedule. I got meeting in 3 minutes. My bodyguard just told me. Who knows? Maybe I can catch one fish or not. I don't know. Let's take a look.
I skip work today, go fishing. I need time alone. Maybe I catch one fish or no. That was really good, man. It's really good.
But no.
It's Apollo. He's gonna win.
It's maybe need some time alone for myself. Maybe catch one fish or no. Who knows? You haven't seen Chinese Trump on the red letter app, huh?
I haven't, no.
It's pretty good.
Have you seen Chinese Elon Musk?
Hi, everyone. I'm Elon.
Yeah.
The guy that just looks like Elon Musk and then bought a Tesla to stand in front of it and say, I'm Elon Ma.
You might get JPEG'd, brother. No, you're safe. You're safe. Okay, Ryan, that's some points back.
It's huge for me, man.
We're so emotional.
I'm just imagining the dude saying, I'm Elon Ma. I love the videos coming out of the Chinese app too, where like the Chinese people are so happy to have Americans on the app and they're saying fucking ridiculous stuff. It's such a special moment for us to be together here on this app. I'm like, damn, dude, that great firewall of China was doing amazing work. You don't know what the fuck you're getting into, man. Good fences make good neighbors, apparently. I had no idea. I would love to show like a 72-year-old Chinese grandmother Rizzler for the first time. Mr. Right. I don't even know that one. Sam Rockwell's in Mr. Right. Okay. Julianne Moore, though. Julianne Moore. She's in Gloria Bell, people. Need some time alone to myself. Might catch one fish or none. Nobody know. You like Chinese Trump too much? It's just the cadence, man. It's just the cadence. Might catch one fish or none. Who know? Hang on, I gotta read this comment. I finally understand your in-person takes. My pharmacy recently changed to doing prescriptions through WhatsApp. You can bet that my is not doing that. What, through WhatsApp? That's definitely a HIPAA violation. No, dude, WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted, dude. They send you the medicine on WhatsApp and you smoke it through the phone. I think you're going to the wrong drugstore. Oh, dude, you ever see the video of it's always presented with like the AI voice and the text that slowly comes up. The vape tester at the Chinese vape factory who, like, every time 16 vapes come down the line, he has to stack it up in like a 2x8 grid and then take a huge hit. Oh man, that video is like the end of society for sure, dude. Plus, I didn't realize, like, every time you get a vape, I guess you got like this dude's saliva on it, man. That's kind of crazy. I kind of assumed they just had like a machine or something that could generate like the kind of negative pressure to see if the vape worked. I didn't realize it was literally just like a man.
In between Mario Party and Puck, I need to get up for 5 minutes.
Why, like deep vein thrombosis? Are you on an airplane right now?
You're not?
Did you see the lady who got fired because she took she filmed a twerk video in her flight attendant's uniform?
No.
She raised a good point. Who says you can't have a little twerk before work?
They don't stand for that shit? What the fuck?
I didn't even know what airline it was, but
they'll fire you for like anything these days, man.
That's crazy, man. That's not even like offensive.
It's so funny because they'll like fire you for anything and then be like, wait, guys, we can't find work. No one will work for us. Ryan, how do you feel about Librarian controlling the narrative on your channel?
Literally, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
It reminds me how like every Monday I go live and like 250 complete losers ask me with no context how I feel about like the latest live stream fails drama I have no idea about whatsoever. And I just have to ignore it until eventually their mom tells them that like dinner's ready.
But you do know this one though.
I don't.
Brother, remind him.
I don't go to YouTube, man, and I don't go to Twitter anymore. I'm fucking unplugged.
We talked about it for like 30 minutes with you in the conversation, man.
What were we talking about? I don't think I was there.
These so-called editors, man? Come on.
Oh, see, now, again, you know you're doing the thing because now you're making a reference to like another thing. You're doing an Elon thing. I get it now, an Elon thing.
Why you let your editors control your narrative, man, that's all.
But the reason I didn't make the connection is because he's not my editor.
Yeah.
Well,
he's got his own channel.
Wow, that's what they want you to think.
Interesting.
Interesting. I just think it's the funniest thing that's happened in the last 24 hours, so that's all.
It is kind of wild that the world's richest man is beefing with Asmongold, of all people. It's like...
It threw up in my mouth.
I just think that the phrase so-called editors is one of the funniest things I've read, maybe like in the last 10 years. Like, it's such a funny thing to say.
It's like an episode of The Boys or something.
Yeah, but he does have like a level 62 item in PoE, so like he's kind of the goat.
How can you be bad at Path of Exile? Don't you just like... I'm not baiting, but don't you just like cast your spells when they're off cooldown?
But see, he's playing a hardcore character.
Well, I know, but like...
PoE 2 is really hard. PoE 1, I would agree with you. PoE 2 is, it's kind of shit, actually, I'll be honest.
Why do you just, like, not go into a dungeon if the enemies can kill you? Why don't you just go to, like, a lower... You require a lower level dungeon!
Yeah, but you gotta use your mana crystal, man, come on.
This dungeon is too powerful for you!
Well, we all went, like, at almost the same time.
No, we're all dead, man!
We're all dead,
No!
Yes!
Like, I understand how it is, man. If you don't want to die in fucking Halloween Town, then just keep bouncing Waka's ball back to him on Sunshine Island.
Is that Final Fantasy X?
I think it's Kingdom Hearts.
New turn.
Not knowing what you're talking about, that was the most jumbled series of words I've ever heard in my life. I thought I was having like an aneurysm. Can you guys pray for me? It might snow next week, and I really want it to
What?
snow.
Snowing right now.
You want it to snow?
Yeah, it only snows like once every 5 years here, so I really need this.
Wait, hold on.
Snow's gonna be pissed when it lands in Texas, man. Boy, I sure hope we end up getting made into a snowman. My brother in Christ, we're dropping in Texas. You know the image of the two sperms swimming in the... You know what I'm talking... Librarian, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Have you seen those nanobots that go and find like slacker sperm and then help deliver them to the egg?
What are you fucking talking about?
It's science. They have these little nanobots that go and like find a sperm and they guide it to the egg.
Man,
and it's like, do you really want to be guiding that sperm? Like,
great number.
Wow. Dude, one of us one day is gonna hit the 1 out of 99 or whatever.
And get 10 coins.
Yeah, it's gonna be so sick.
5 minutes.
It's gonna be the best 10 coins of your life.
I need a 10 coin.
That's a good point. Why would you want the slacker sperm to get to the egg, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe the sperm is just bad at being sperm, but it would be like awesome at being a software developer or something.
Yeah. Maybe it's like its tail is like broken or something. You know, that doesn't mean it's lazy. It's just
That's a weird thing to invest money in.
No sperm left behind, brother. How many do you think gets there, man?
That's why you make like $1 trillion a day, is so you can leave them behind.
Yeah, 99% of them left behind, man.
99%? Okay, fucking Genghis Khan.
You got a star.
How much sperm do you think you make in one go, man?
I don't know, like 10 billion or something?
Okay, sorry, 99.99999.
Yeah, okay, that's more like it.
Yeah,
That's
repeating.
They should actually, what they should do is have like a super nanobot. It goes in there, it gathers like a bunch of sperm, and then it fuses them, fusion style, into one super sperm.
Yeah,
I think it takes two, squeezes them together, whichever one lives, moves on to the next one, and then they squeeze that one against the next one.
Yo, but can you imagine how good that shit would feel coming out of the tip of your dick, though?
Bro, how crazy is it that
the robot or the big?
I'm thinking just like one huge sperm cell,
like a huge tadpole comes out.
Yeah.
Are you more the sperm or more the egg? How does that work? Are you just equally both?
I feel like
more egg.
How so?
I feel like the sperm is smaller.
Yeah, but like genetically.
But the sperm is just delivering the information.
Yeah, the sperm's just only depositing like that strand of information, right?
All the bad parts of you.
Yeah.
That one friend who's too woke. I'm not sure you guys understand the cellular mechanics of this. You guys are all pretty rich.
What?
Sorry.
Double star steal?
I saw something funny.
Did you see the Alex Jones chatter who said that he testified that he couldn't remember some details of what happened because he had chili for lunch?
I remember
that. Chili's very distracting sometimes.
It's so real.
If it hits your gut wrong.
It is kind of funny that in court you can just kind of say lies, and if they're funny enough, they kind of just work sometimes.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've had food where not long after it's messed my day up. You know.
Oh yeah, all the time.
It throws you out of your routine.
They ain't throwing my brain off.
Literally, after you eat McDonald's, it's like when Mario gets a star. You're immune to physical damage for, I would say, 15 minutes.
What's your favorite name change name so far?
I really like Germa of my friend group.
Germa of my friend group is really good.
That's a fucking despicable name.
It's a never type in chat for the next 3 months kind of name for sure. I was a big fan of David.
No, but how is it an insult? Like,
well, because you're like just it's multi-layered. First off, you're too online if you're naming yourself after Germa. Secondly, you're probably not that funny if you have to name yourself Germa of my friend group. Like it's like signaling how cool you are without actually without having earned the coolness, which is why it's a great name change name.
Yeah. I thought maybe he just had like a big head or something.
He's got a big something, I'll tell you that.
Oh man.
You seen his pee-pee?
Nah, he's a notably huge cake dumper.
Yes, I've seen that.
Hey everybody, real quick. Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Hope you had a good one today. I thought I was gonna miss this. I thought I was gonna get it out there too late, but I'm thankful for you. Let's just get it out there, right? That's why I made this video. I am thankful for you, and I had a great turkey day. Hope you did too. Hope you ate plenty of turkey. Hope you had plenty of sausages, plenty of bacon, plenty of ham. All the things that we love to have during our Thanksgiving feasts. I had plenty of it today. I'm thankful for you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Like a hockey player.
That Twitter video that was like the only video that was cursed on the website forever. Every time you watch it, it either like starts mirrored or like he turns green halfway through or something like that.
I'm just talking the one where he's wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the one, man.
Video,
That's the one. Hang on. When the mods speak, I sit my white ass down and listen. I think every time a chatter comes in, like, did you hear about X? Twitch should make them read the 25,000 messages before them asking the same thing. That science hasn't figured out the technology for that yet, but that would be very helpful. Listen, it's no disrespect that the GOAT David Lynch died yesterday, but after like 3.5 hours of playing Mario Party with like every second message being like, have they addressed David Lynch yet? It's like, what do you want us to do, man? We're 4 middle-aged men playing Mario Party. Supposed to take a pause halfway through the game and go, hey, everybody, just so you know, David Lynch died. It's a little bit crazy, man. Why not? Because it doesn't stop you from saying it anyway. It's not befitting the content to begin with, but then secondarily, you still get thousands of people coming in afterwards that are like, have they talked about David Lynch yet? But at least it's like it was a little bit of a break from people asking me like how I felt about the pirate software WoW drama that I literally know nothing about at all. At least this was like real. Like this was an event with some kind of like artistic significance instead of just a little bit of honey to lick while you cling to the side of the pit that eventually leads us all to oblivion. At least there was like some meaning in this one.
You know, we were having a conversation just before this about apparently Gorilla Kibble.
Gorilla Kibble. Turn that shit up.
Do you know that meme?
I don't know Gorilla Kibble. Is that like a pre-workout?
Some guy, no, it was food for gorillas. Some guy apparently said that he...
he started buying it online because it was cheaper than like human food.
He was just saying it was like the macros are insane. You know, like look at gorillas, they're jacked. But then I looked it up and then I'm going to put a picture in Discord and this is what I found. This is what got linked to me. And it's the funniest bag of dog food I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Oh, dude. Holy, man. That dog, that AI dog.
Bully Max Pro. Isn't that the shit you were talking about?
Yeah,
the 2X
yeah.
Bully Pro.
2X Bully Max Pro 2X, more calories, Pro Series dog food.
600 calories per cup, professional series dog food.
Damn, dude, the macros are kind of crazy. 31% protein, 25% fat.
Dude, it's the most targeted bag of dog food I've ever seen in my life, though. You know exactly who's walking out of the store with that. You know 100% what they look like.
Wraparound sunglasses, neck tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
True Religion jeans.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with True Religion jeans, though.
Have you seen Slackers? I don't think I can imagine any other streamer who might have seen it. Have I seen Slackers? What a ridiculous question. I love you, but I hate you, which brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked things out, you know, in my little room, in my little locked room. I'm sorry that you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under cocksucker in my little black book. Sweetness can rot your teeth, bittersweet cacophony, and you hold the key, you hold the... You think I don't know every word from Slackers? Devin Sawa, Jason Schwartzman. Kind of insane this information occupies space in their brain. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that sometimes when I hear a song usually like during a Peloton ride, I'll hear a song that I've literally not heard since like 1998, and I still know 80% of the words. I'm like, what are you doing in there?